What's up, Alpha Sports fam? Get ready, because what went down in Montreal at the Canadian Grand Prix qualifying just set the stage for an absolute thriller tomorrow. We're talking drama, we're talking mind games, and we're talking about a qualifying lap that will have F1 fans buzzing for weeks. Before we dive into the explosive details, if you're as pumped about F1 as we are, do us a solid right now. Smash that like button, drop a comment below with your predictions for tomorrow's race. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our breaking sports analysis. All right, let's get into it. You won't believe what George Russell pulled off. For the second year running, the Canadian Grand Prix pole position belongs to George Russell. He delivered a monster lap at Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve, snatching pole right from under the nose of the reigning champion, Max Verstappen. But it wasn't just the incredible driving that had everyone talking. Oh no. Russell had a little something extra to say. Remember that little coming together in Barcelona just 2 weeks ago? The one that put Max Verstappen just 1 penalty point away from a race ban? Well, George Russell definitely remembered. After securing his pole, Russell, with a cheeky smirk that could launch 1,000 memes, dropped this gem. I've got a few more points on my license to play with. The crowd's reaction was immediate. Some cheers, but also some very audible boos. Talk about adding fuel to the fire. It's clear Russell is feeling confident, maybe even a little too confident, about going wheel-to-wheel with the 4-time world champion at Turn 1 tomorrow. This isn't just a race anymore, folks, it's personal. Now, let's talk about that lap. Verstappen had already dethroned championship leader Oscar Piastri, looking set for pole. But then, Russell unleashed what he later called one of the most exhilarating laps of my life. He was 6/10 up going into the final corner. Imagine that rush. He crossed the line, saw P1, and in his own words, was so chuffed with it. We even heard his pure delight over the radio. What a lap. Even F1 legend and 2016 world champion Nico Rosberg, speaking on Sky Sports, was blown away, saying, "We just witnessed something very, very special. This is amazing. That car is not supposed to be that far in front. Hats off. High praise indeed." So where does this leave Max? He might have missed pole, but he does have the advantage of starting on the cleaner side of the track. Max downplayed it, as he often does, saying he'd always pick P1, but he's very happy with what we achieved today, to be on the front row, and hopefully tomorrow we can have a solid race. He felt the car was in a good window, and overall, very happy with qualifying. Still, you can bet he's plotting his revenge. And what about the championship leader, Oscar Piastri? He's bagged 4 poles this year, but had to settle for 3rd today. He seemed pretty content, especially considering teammate and title rival Lando Norris had a nightmare, qualifying way down in 7th after struggling and even hitting the wall. Piastri was really happy with myself at the moment, calling it a nice turnaround. Norris, on the other hand, was not ideal. Too many mistakes. Rounding out the top spots, we saw Lewis Hamilton match his best qualifying result of 2025, taking 5th for Ferrari, just behind the impressive rookie Kimi Antonelli. But it was a tough day for Charles Leclerc, who got stuck in dirty air on his final lap and could only manage 8th, despite setting the quickest first sector time. So there you have it, folks. The stage is set for an absolutely unmissable Canadian Grand Prix tomorrow. Will Russell convert pole into a win? Will Verstappen get his revenge, perhaps even making Russell regret those words? And what about Piastri and the rest of the field? Can they shake things up? Let us know your predictions in the comments section below. Who are you rooting for? Who do you think will come out on top? And don't forget to like this video, share it with your F1 fanatic friends, and of course, if you want more of this high-octane sports content, make sure you're subscribed to Alpha Sports. Thanks for tuning in, Alpha Sports Nation. We'll see you for the race analysis. Peace.